Cindy, where the hell is hair and makeup? I have to be on in 2 minutes. 5 seconds. Oh, damn it, Cindy, this is your last time, okay? Well, hello there, everybody. Yes, how are we doing? Good, love to hear it. Hey, welcome back to the Elijah McClain Show, the show where we talk about, well, whatever the fuck I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Today we gonna talk about words. Y'all ever notice how all it takes is one word to just silence a room? Like, for example, bomb, gun, cracker. So he called me a faggot, as if he'd never seen a bundle of twigs burned before. It's as if he never had one in his mouth. Hey, yo!
Nigga, pause. No diddy, no homo. That shit sounded just a little too... What?
Same niggas I write poems for call me faggot. When you say bravery, I think of the bad nights I wake to my mother shoveling dirt down my throat. I scream, but it just sounds like 14-year-old Giovanni Milton was killed by his father because he was acting feminine. Boss! When Giovanni's father asked him if he was gay, he replied, yes, boss! I fear that gay, black, feminine men will be paused out of existence. Feeling diminished and outcasted by members of your own society can have detrimental consequences. Research from the GSS finds that 77.2% of African American adults deem homosexuality as wrong. In addition, the Williams Institute of UCLA furthers that over 44% of all Black LGBTQ adults have experienced some form of hateful violence in their lives from members of their own race. This interdemographic assault has been refined to fit into everyday vernacular, with common phrases such as pause, no diddy, and no homo becoming popularized in everyday conversations. It is clear the movement to both silence and eliminate Black LGBTQ voices. So, through the drama, The Elijah McClain Show by Elijah McClain, the poetry As If by Rachel Green, and For Gay Black Men by Patrick Sway, various articles about African American and the LGBTQ community, and the prose, The Teacher. Our program. Because my sexuality is not a disease or a sin that your hollow words can cure or keep away. It is just as much a part of me as the skin we share. Now here on The Elijah Show, we give y'all the truth, right? Unfiltered. And to be clear, queens can be homophobic too. Shit, I've been saying pause and no homo since about middle school. I mean, it's a part of every black boy grammar. You know, a sentence ends in a pause. And if you don't say it, then, well, someone's gonna say we need to stop forcing that gay shit on everybody. So I asked this nigga, can you define force? And the nigga says, like shoving it down his throat. As if being called a cocksucker was ever an insult, as if I ever been ashamed of what goes in and out of this throat, as if I ever let a nigga police this spit. But it's also about policing ourselves harder than any system does. Making sense? And about how white supremacy and homophobia and toxic masculinity all intersect in these black spaces. At its core, pause is about fear. But let's break that down. What is the actual fear? I'm not every nigga. They ain't all in me. I'm not that damn large. I can contain multitudes of burning, so let it burn. Burn whatever you must burn. Tongues, bodies, guilt, fear until your blood no longer feels like mud, like a graveyard or a morgue left in the sun. A lot of y'all never got y'all asses kicked when you were little in his shows, honey. You see, my uncle used to tell me and all my cousins to keep your language tight as a black man's tongue. So I grew up learning 3 languages, sure did. One for the house, yes ma'am, no sir. One for the block, what up, what's good, all that jazz. And one for work, which was clean, polished, and polite. but none for me. You know, no one ever taught me how to sound like myself. Instead, they call us faggots in every language, every tongue, from every religion. Black mothers will try to hide us. Black men will say any nigga
that comes around me and says, like, bro, I don't use that pause shit. Okay, well, I believe that you like men. Because even if my entire family just died in a house fire, if I got up on that stage and I said some whack ass shit, nigga, I would correct myself. Like, even if I were to say, I'ma miss the way my dad smelled when he hugged me. Like, nigga, pause, that's funny. How an oppressor cannot feel all that power buoying in their spit. How a lot of you niggas call yourself pro-black and then twist your lips to call me faggot. Or bitch, how all your words for fear are just metaphors for our lived violence. Now my mentor, Kai, he was, well, quite the character. And he always used to tell me that we all shapeshift to survive. Black people have been queer since before they made a damn word for it. And that hit me hard because yeah, my people have been breaking binary since bondage. They told us that freedom meant husband and wife, but my people have been loving sideways, under, and in between since that first chain broke. But then again, I heard a father beat his black gay son until he couldn't breathe, beat until he couldn't see, beat until blood splattered in between teeth. I heard originally he wanted to hang him. I heard he'd been plotting on his demise since he first came to the cookout with a purse on, and then said he waited at home for him all day, waited for him to look the wrong way, waited for him to have a reason to say, I'm uncomfortable. And you hear me when I say he comfortably shot his only son dead in the chest. Giovanni was 14, and he was so scared. He said, if a revolution is a collection of words, then a book might as well be a gun. I guess black lives only matter to straight black folks who refuse to believe in a gay existence, but will turn to us for our fashion advice. Pause. Or turn to us to furnish the house that they just bought. Pause. I know that to this day y'all still don't respect or celebrate a black gay male. So instead of waiting for history to repeat itself, instead of waiting for our bodies to be shoved in the trunks of cars, beaten, raped, and left to rot, I beg you, for days barricade your doors, throw the blood of Leviticus on your windows, scribble and script, fuck you! That is to say, and all harm wished upon me is blasphemous to your own kind. Like you would know that some cuts don't bleed. Like you would know that my body cannot be paused. All this fears cannot be contained. Like you ain't know that I will kill a nigga over this body and call it a kiki. Like you ain't know. Oh, you ain't know. Well, honey, you better ask somebody. So here I am, standing before all of you today, 25 years young, and still learning how to unpause myself. Still learning how to let my softness be holy. How to speak in one language, in my language. Still learning how to say I love men out loud and not flinch when I hear it said in my own voice. If I'm being honest, I am tired of pretending that we are all sentences that end in shame. So, today, I declare that we take the pause back and we make it ours, not to hurt, but to heal what you have done.